we're going to do a college pack list for like freshmen going into college and wondering what in the world do I pack. And this is not like your toothbrush and your toothpaste and all of that necessary things that you need. But this is basically just things that I've learned that you may not think about or are on the fence about buying, and you just need that extra courage. So the first one would be a tall vertical storage, and this is basically why I say vertical is because you don't have a lot of space, and so anything horizontal can take up a lot of space. Anything vertical, like the taller it is the better in this scenario. And for me that helped a lot, especially with my school stuff. I know we have desks, but for me, like, the desk just wasn't quite big enough to hold everything that I needed, and so I got a vertical storage, and it helped out tremendously. I even got like a rack to put on top of my storage, and that way I could just put my books in the racks, and it helped me stay very organized and I wasn't just throwing my books around. Number 2, appliances. Of course, your microwave, your refrigerator, your coffee machine, etc. You need to also debate this with your roommate if you know them, so you're not both bringing a TV and a microwave and all that. Shoe organizer, very, very, very important. Usually you have like one small closet, and so kind of organizing your shoes can be very hard. So I suggest, instead of just throwing them on the bottom or the top shelf, to get something that actually organizes your shoes. A lot of people get food pouch things and put them on the back of the door, and that way they can just put their shoes in those little things on the back of the door, and it saves them closet room. What I have is another vertical storage thing that I can pull out. It has a bunch of shoes in there, and then I have like crates where I can pull it out, and it has all of my shoes in there instead of trying to like dig through it, and especially underneath all your clothes and everything, it just doesn't work. Your clothes. I have a ton of clothes. I don't know about you, but I have a ton of them, and it's very important to pack seasonal. Very, very important to pack seasonal. You don't want to bring all of your winter things in August. Sorry, no. It's a waste of space, and you know, eventually, maybe if you live close enough, you'll be going home for Thanksgiving or fall break or things like that. So don't bring everything that you own to college on the first day. Don't. Bring what you think you're gonna need. You know, if it's August, pack summer clothes, and occasionally pack like 2 pairs of jeans, you know, a sweatshirt or something, just in case it gets cold. But you don't need like 50 pairs of jeans and 50 pairs of sweaters and scarves and all of that. You don't need it. Waste of space. TV, I call that a little bit iffy. I said that was in appliances, but I don't really watch a lot of the TV, so that could also be one of those things where you can like scratch off the list and you don't really need it, because you could probably watch it off your laptop. And that brings me to number 8, a laptop, and it's such a must. I mean, I feel like it's a no-brainer, but you need a laptop. My absolute favorite would have to be extra plugins. This is so vital. I don't know how many times I just couldn't charge everything that I needed to charge or anything like that if I just relied on the 2 plugins that I have. No. Especially with having a roommate. You have those extra plugins, you can, you know, charge your phone and your laptop and plug in your refrigerator, because you just don't have enough plugins to rely on their plugins. So bring extra plugins. It's huge. This is another really big one, but medicine. I would say you need to think of a stomach medicine, put it in there. Headache medicine, put it in there. Tums, you know, anything that you think that you're going to need, make a little box full of medicine. You're going to need it eventually. I don't know how many times people have asked me for medicine because I have a big, huge thing of it. Medicine is like a huge thing when it comes to college. Like, I use the medicine, like, you don't think about those little things while you're still at home with like your parents or anything. You don't think about, oh, I'm gonna need this medicine. So make sure like you pack some, because eventually you might need it. You never know. A mini trash can, it's one of those things where you might think about it or you might not think about it, but you're gonna need a mini trash can just because I know you're not gonna want to walk to the other trash can. I know it sounds so lazy, but you just need a mini trash can. So the next one would have to be a hanger with hooks. And I know you're thinking, what? But stuff like this that has the little hooks on them, I found very much handy. This is what I put all my hats and stuff on, and that way they're all kind of organized. I hang them. My bed's lofted, so I hang it underneath my bed. You can hang it in your closet. And that way you can just kind of like look through, grab, and go. And, you know, it just makes it very functional. So it's very, very helpful. Another thing would be mugs. You're going to need to have something to drink out of. And, fan. Oh my goodness, fan. You're going to need a fan. Whether or not your place is normally hot or cold, I feel like everyone needs a fan. Definitely in the summertime, fan. It just gets kind of like muggy in there, and sometimes it doesn't always get cold, at least where I live, and so a fan is huge, but I feel like for most of you guys, you're gonna need a fan. 15 flashlights. Yep. One time the power went out, and you know, my parents told me to pack a flashlight, and it came in handy. So don't ever overestimate little things like a flashlight. Like, those are very, very good to have. So keep that in mind. Pack a flashlight, and it can be a little one. At least you have one. 16. It's kind of like what I've been saying. Stack up storage. I cannot stress you enough, if you don't get anything out of this video, remember storage. The S word, storage. You're going to have to find storage in anything that you buy. I have an ottoman that kind of looks like a seat that people can sit on, but when you open it, it has a ton of storage in it. And I keep a lot of stuff in there. So when you're buying things, think of ways that it can have multiple purposes, and not just one purpose, especially when it's a big item. You're going to want something that has, you know, storage, because you don't have a lot of it, and especially when you have a roommate. And I also did that with my jewelry. I had, you know, I can't just stack it up and have a big rack of jewelry just because I don't have the desk space or anything to like set all of it on. So I got a kind of like, I got one of these things to put my jewelry in, and now I'm thinking about different ways that I can use this. But basically I just put all my jewelry in there, and it's perfectly fine, and it's really great to just grab it and go. Thin and extra hangers. That sounds really crazy to me, but if you haven't bought your hangers already, try to get thin hangers, especially if you have a lot of clothes. And the thicker hangers, I've noticed, take up a lot of space, unnecessary space. So if you have thin hangers, you can fit more clothes in there. And always get extra hangers, especially if you are one of those people that likes to hang up their clothes to dry, or, you know, if they break or whatever, you always need like extra hangers. This is another one of my big favorites, and it is the rolling laundry basket. What did I just say? A rolling laundry basket. But what I basically did was I bought a big laundry basket for maybe $10, no more than $10, And it was a really decent sized laundry basket with a flat bottom that was plastic. I took one of those flat roller things at the hardware store. Well, my dad helped me with this project. I then screwed it to the bottom of the laundry basket, and now it rolls. And it has been the biggest blessing ever. I've gone through I don't know how many laundry baskets. I've had some that you carry and things like that, and it just didn't work. I'm pretty sure I bought one that had rollers on it, but the wheels broke just because I had to drag it to my car on the concrete, and it did not stay up. So if you're going to buy one with wheels, make sure they're the thick wheels, and that way they last longer, especially when you're trying to haul it you know, a long distance. You're not going to want to carry a big laundry basket to the laundromat, so please, if all possible, do not buy one where you have to like carry it. Napkins and lots of towels are your biggest fan. Yeah. Extra padding for mattress. Oh my goodness. Yes. Extra padding for mattresses is a huge thing because the bed's not always comfortable. And so I basically got memory foam, and I also have like another mattress pad that goes underneath there too, and it's definitely made a world of difference. If you're not comfortable in your bed, you're not going to sleep well, and we all know what happens if no one sleeps well. So that's another big thing. Number 21, a mirror. You're going to want an extra mirror, like a body length mirror, just because there's not really one in the room, and they're only $5 at Walmart, so definitely a good buy. Iron or steamer, that's another big thing. Sometimes your clothes get wrinkled, and you definitely need an iron or steamer. Definitely. Cleaning stuff, Clorox wipes, air freshener, that's another really big one, and a lightweight vacuum. Lightweight vacuum. You need a vacuum. I still haven't bought. Well, I do have a vacuum. It just doesn't work that well. But I definitely suggest one that's very lightweight, and you only need one. So again, if you know your roommate, talk to them and, you know, negotiate who's going to bring the vacuum. Don't overthink decorations. I mean, make it how you want it because that's basically your home. Just don't bring 50 million decorations put out there because you're just not going to have that amount of room. Just make sure everything's functional. Really, in this video, everything just needs to be functional, and you're going to need to learn how to like pack and store things and use a little space that you can. And like I said before, storage is a huge thing, so keep that in mind. But yeah, so I hope you guys liked this video. This is really for like freshmen going into college, so hopefully this helped you realize what to pack if you're on the borderline of anything to buy something. But yeah, so I hope you guys liked this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye! Yeah.